Hey idiots, I am back for a second time, a second revision, a final revision of the rules and the details and format and like everything to do with the tournament. This will be like the last time I'm doing anything like this because the tournament will be February 16th and 17th. The exact times I have yet to figure out, but I will post it in the channel when I do figure out, because there's a lot of different people that I have to fit into their schedule, and there's people that work and people that have school, things like that. So I'm gonna do my best to accommodate everybody. But yeah, so this video is basically gonna be the same thing as last time, except a little bit less shitty, and I'm gonna be going through everything real quick because I have to work in like 20 minutes. So yeah. So we'll just hop right into the bans because there's a few different updates, and there's actually one more ban than there was, because there was 12 previously, but now there is 13. So yeah. Number one ban will still be Aatrox, because I don't believe 9.3 might hit before the tournament, which is, it's fine, whatever. I still think Aatrox is a really good duelist in 1v1s. He has a lot of like base lifesteal, and even though he is going to be getting nerfed, they're going to take away a lot of his lifesteal. They're taking away his lifesteal on minions from his Q, and they're also taking away his double charge on his E. I still think he's going to be a really strong pick in the 1v1, and his ultimate just makes it really like kind of difficult to kill him, all that stuff. So yeah, we're gonna keep banning him. Same thing with Alawi, really good duelist, blah blah blah. Everybody knows she pub stomps lane, and since this is a 1v1 where literally the entire tournament is like in laning phase, we just figured, fuck Alawi, get her out of here. Lucian we're banning because he's black. Just kidding, we're banning him because he's like the number 1 AD carry right now, besides maybe Draven. And he's just a super strong champion, and that's pretty much it. Pantheon, top laner, really strong 1v1, all in potential. He can take Aftershock to survive your burst. He can take Electrocute to burst you even faster. He's a fucking all-around beast champion, super good in solo queue, so get him out of here. Rakan, I'm not going to get into that. Talon, he's responsible for 25% of first bloods. It is what it is. Extremely strong early game, and once he hits 6, he'll just die, and then I'll get complained to, so we decided to ban him. Zyra, extremely safe. Same principle as like Heimerdinger, except she's just better in every single way, so we decided to, ban her. Heimerdinger is not banned, so, you can't play him, which you should play Syndra if they play Hyper, just saying. Anyways, Macaulay, a little bit different. She was voted to be banned, so we banned her because of the vote. Riven was the same thing as Akali. We offered up a vote. There's a lot of people that wanted to ban her and Akali, so we offered a vote. Everyone voted to ban Riven and Akali, so they're banned. We took out Nico because she's trash and nobody really fucking plays her anyways, and if you do play her, you're just giving them a free win, essentially. And we actually put in the newest champ, Silas, which has just got buffed for some fucking reason. So he's really good after he gets like his first item, which if you play like, not a complete fucking cretin, you'll make it past your first item and you'll probably still be in the game. So we banned Silas because he is strong. He has good sustain on his W and his E. And taking like your ultimate, say you were playing somebody like Cassiopeia or something for some fucking reason, why would you play that? Anyways, he takes your ults you, and then you just killed yourself, essentially. But yeah, so we decided to ban him. Plus, he's new, so like not everybody has had an opportunity to play against him and stuff like that. Darius is getting banned because sorry, Dusty, I know we're kind of target banning you a little bit, but a lot of people in the Discord, other than Mr. Dusty Danks, play Darius and play him at a pretty good, like a pretty high level for said, like whatever elo. He's just a really brain dead champion, extremely easy. He has good early damage. He can all in you as soon as he gets like, I don't know, Phage. Like Darius is just a really good solo queue champion. His good win rates right now, and we just think overall, it'd be better to just take him out. Xin Zhao, same principle. Extremely good in solo queue, very high win rate, very easy, extremely early game, and because this is a laning-focused game mode, it's a 1v1 tournament, we figured we'll just take him out, because if you take Hail of Blades, you literally just all in level 2, and you win. Draven was our last ban, we actually took a little bit of time to think about it, and we don't think we've looked through, me and the two other casters have actually looked through all of your op.gg's, blitz.gg's, and mobalytics accounts. We've studied all of your champions, and none of you are good at Draven, and you're just bad with them. So it would have been kind of funny to watch somebody pick Draven and just miss all of your axes and stuff. And we thought that would have been really entertaining for everybody to watch you like completely ape out. But right now in the meta, Draven is extremely strong. He has a high win rate, and his early damage is actually fucking crazy. You don't even have to really catch your axes anymore. You literally just run your opponent down into the fucking dirt. And once Draven gets a BF sword, which like I said, if you play smart, if you play safe, you can get your BF sword and come back into lane, and that's like one of his first power spikes, and he literally runs you down. Like, you don't have to catch your axes to kill people with the Draven right now. So yeah, we decided to take him out. So that'll conclude our bans, and now we're gonna step right into the rules real quick, to clear up any sort of like misconceptions or misunderstandings or anything. So here's the rules. Essentially, no chatting. I'll be streaming this. No banter in the chat whatsoever. It's just better for everybody if you don't type, because you're stupid. And that will disqualify you. If you do type, that's considered insubordination, and we'll just ban you from the tournament and give your opponent the free win. No being a sore loser. Once you lose, you lose. That simple. Unless there's like a game-breaking bug, we might replay it, because we will be there watching. And if there's some sort of bug, we'll be in a Discord call, and you can ask for a pause, and we will pretty much just restart the match, essentially, if we notice the bug or you give us a good enough explanation. Number 3, have fun. This is for fun overall, but it's also a really good way to learn from your opponent. There's people in this tournament that are going to be worse and better than you just at the game, but also in laning phase, and this is a very laning focused game mode. Learn something. Why not? You can have fun and learn at the same time, and you might be able to pick up a trick, like maybe your posturing in a certain way during this laning phase is the reason you lost, or and then your opponent can elaborate on what you did wrong, and you can take something away from the event other than crushing your opponent. Number 4, the next slide we'll pull up boundaries, but pay very close attention to them when I'm explaining them, because if you step out, like I said here, punishment is at our discretion, which essentially means if you step out multiple times, we'll just disqualify you because you're being retarded. But also, it's more along the lines, we might actually remake the game if you step out, and it results in either large amounts of damage to your opponent or killing your opponent, and you should win. If you're out of boundaries, that's against the rules, so we might remake the game, or it might disqualify you. So just pay really close attention to the boundaries. Number 5, bans are bans. Insubordination, I misspelled that, don't worry about it, will result in disqualification. So we have the bans list. You can't pick those champions, and if you do, we'll just disqualify you. No meme. Here is, also, I forgot, last rule is all summoner spells are enabled. It's not really a big deal, but you can pick anything. We don't care. Here's the boundaries. Screenshot it. Take a close look at the boundaries. It's a little bit difficult to see, so I'll explain something. The river, you can step in the notches between the bush and the lane, where the little river is right there, but you cannot step inside the bush, okay? You can't be in the bush whatsoever. You can be indented into the river, but you cannot be in the bush, because that will be, instant disqualification. And it's just that simple. Tournament format, so the first round will be best of ones. You'll play one game round robin, so one game you win or lose, you'll move on, or you'll be out of the tournament. Quarterfinals, or round 2, will be best of 3s, which means you will have to play at least 2 games. I think we all know what best of 3s is. Essentially, it's you win 2, you're good, and it's that simple. You win 2 games, you move on. Semifinals, or round 3, same thing. Win 2 games, you move on. Then we'll have our third place match, which will also be best of 3s. We switched it from best of 5s for time reasons. But these will be another best of threes. So for the third place match, you'll play the third and fourth place. Sorry, I'm really drawing a blank here. Third and fourth place people will play a best of three, win 2 games. You will be placed third, get the prize, and the fourth place prize, we'll actually explain an update to that on a future slide. Last round, finals. The finalists will play best of 5s, which means you will have to win 3 out of the 5 games in order to move on. Or win the tournament, sorry. Here's the prize pool. First place will be $50 in RP. Second place will actually be $25 of RP, and I know that's a cut down from $35, and I'll explain why. Third place, you'll get any 18, 20 RP or below skin of your choice. I will gift that skin from my account to your account. And actually, here's a big update. Fourth place will not be getting a prize, and the reason for that is the other 2 casters I'm with within the tournament, they're both in college, and they don't really want to put money out. And a couple things happened with me financially recently where I'm not able to provide as much funds to the tournament as I would like to. And I know it's only like 20 some bucks, but long story short, I feel as if fourth place doesn't often get a prize anyways, so it just works out better for pretty much everybody except for the fourth place person. But here, yeah, these are the updated prize pools. This will not change, and yeah. So now we'll move on to ways to win the game. It'll be our All-Stars rules, or LCS rules for lack of a better term. Essentially, ways to win, either 100 CS or farm, first blood, or first tower. You will win through any 3 of those, and that's it. Okay, and then yeah. So that was essentially my rundown of everything. This is the final update. This is the final revision. 99%. This will not change. This is pretty much set in stone. Thanks for watching. I am extremely excited that we have a set date for the event. I know there has been a bit of miscommunication. I've been kind of putting it off and things like that. There's a lot of reasons for that I won't get into. But thanks for taking the time, watching the video, familiarizing yourself with the rules. I actually I've been playing 1v1s with a couple different people to practice or help them practice for the tournament. I don't give tips to people, but if you want to 1v1 in any scenario, I highly encourage you to either hit me up. I will 1v1 you just for fun, to also train you a little bit. Hit up any of the other contestants, because I feel like to maximize your chance of winning these prizes, you're gonna need a little bit of practice. And I know you might not be taking it too seriously, but it's literally like a free RP. It is a show. I want it to be a good event, and this is my first one, and this will determine my events for the future, because I do have other plans coming up soon. So just have a lot of fun with it, but also take it a bit serious in the way of it is a contest after all. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for taking the time. Again, extremely excited. Thank you guys for signing up, things like that. Any questions, put it in the Discord channel or Orchid Tournament, or DM me personally. I will explain anything and any question you have. Besides, if you're asking me if I'm gay, I'm not. Fuck you, Robo. And yeah, I am excited. I will see you guys at the tournament or in the Discord or whatever. And yeah, thanks for watching.